It's cool, so it's,
Sir, I'll be right with you, okay? I'll be right with you. Okay, all right.
I don't think you finished getting our order.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Okay.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Hi, sir. May I take your order, please?
yes, you may. Let me have a stack of inspiration, a cup of motivation, a side of excellence with just a dash of extraordinary, and bring me an order of blessings with the plate of satisfaction, followed by a bowl of laughter with just a sprinkle of some personality. Better than that, just give me the Lady T show.
T, 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 Lay, D, Lay, D, T, 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 Lay, D, T, 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 Lay, D, T. Lady T is on your TV. Call everyone you know. It's time for the Lady T show. Don't you turn the TV. You will miss all of the information, inspiration, motivation. Now let me hear my Lady T fans. Lady T, Lady T, Lady T, Lady T fans, yeah. Lady T, now let me hear my Lady T fans. Lady T, Lady T, Lady T. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's time for the Lady T show. All right, cut, cut. It's a wrap. Cut, cut. Stop.
It's the Lady T show.
Welcome to the Lady T show. I'm your host, Lady T, and as you can see, sister's not with me tonight. I have, I was gonna say mini sisters, but that wouldn't fit right there.
No, that ain't gonna work.
She's not with me tonight, but I'm sure she'll probably call in and give us some comments. But we were just talking about which camera we look into, so I think it's this one right here. Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Everybody
okay.
got it?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, we got it.
Straight ahead. So before I tell you about these wonderful individuals that are sitting around the table, I want to invite you to call all of your relatives, especially the men. Let them know they need to be tuning in to the Lady T show right now. And if they don't have Suddenlink Channel 17, they can join us live online. They can watch it www.higtv.com. So let them know to tune in, because we're going to talk about something awesome and something spectacular going on this weekend, and they do not want to miss it. But not only the men, we want to invite the women too, as well as the children. So we're going to tell you a little bit more about that. Later in the show, I'm going to be giving away a $25 Visa card to somebody out there. You're going to be blessed. I know you can use it because the gas prices are still, to me, they're a little outrageous, right?
Yeah.
Especially when I remember they used to be 89, the gas used to be 89 cents per gallon.
Yeah.
So
Can we win the gas card?
No, you can't. What kind of question is that? So all of the viewers out there, you can call in, and the numbers there is at the bottom of your screen. That's the number you want to call. So we like to do Lady T's Tune Time, and I'm going to give you 1 second of a tune. If you can tell me the title and the artist, you will be the winner of the Visa card. Fair enough?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I don't want to give it, it's awesome, but I don't want to give it away. I'm going to let them talk about what's going on this weekend. So let's start to my right, and we're going to start here. He's going to introduce himself, and then we'll go around the table.
Mark Bethay.
Okay.
I'm Dante Dozier.
Okay.
I'm James Pittman.
I'm Cedric Council.
All right. And they are here. We're here. We're ready, right? So why are you all here? Tell me, why are we here tonight? Everybody's looking. You all look nice. You're color coordinated. No, it's not the Men in Black. No, it's not, but they're the E.M.M.A Association, right?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody tell me what How did you come up with Emma, first of all?
Emma was birthed by Senior Pastor Apostle Emma Dickens a year ago.
Okay.
Today. It was birthed to restore men back to their original design. Emma stands for the essence of a man's ministry. God gave her that ministry about a year ago, and we've been running with it ever since God gave it to her.
Okay, so one more time, what does it stand for?
Essence of a Man's Ministry Association.
Essence of a Man's Ministry Association, hence the acronym EMMA.
Yes,
right? Okay.
yes.
That's very clever.
Yes.
So who did you say came up with that?
Our Senior Pastor Apostle Emma.
She came up with what that stood for?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That is awesome. How awesome is that?
Awesome.
It's awesome is coming from an awesome person, right?
Yes.
Okay. Essence of a men's, I'm saying it wrong, right?
Essence of a Man's Ministry Association.
Essence of a Man Ministry Association.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, so is this only for men? The association is for men? Is it for women or?
Just for men.
Just for men. For men only.
Yes.
Just for men.
Just for
I think
men.
we have enough things that are just for women only.
Yes,
So
yes.
this is just for men. Now, you all have something going on this weekend, correct?
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
We have our first Emma S.O.M.A conference that's coming up this weekend. We have a 3-day weekend.
Okay.
June the 17th, 18th, and 19th. On that Friday night, we have a native of Rocky Mount, Apostle Ernest Dickens. He'll be our speaker on that night, a powerful man of God that can help bring the word, share some wisdom with the men.
Yes.
We just have a privilege and an honor to have him.
Okay. And that's going to be Friday night.
Yes.
Now, is this, I'm looking at the flyer now, and in just a little while, we're going to show you all out there watching, we're going to show you the flyer for the event going on this weekend. So he's going to pull that up, and we're going to show it to you. But it's talking about the 3-day weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right?
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So again, just to recap what you said, Friday night, I'm looking at the flyer and it says a night of empowerment. First of all, there's a lot on this flyer, and it's just awesomeness, and it lets us know this is going to be awesome. You know, I've been to some conferences and they're just dragging, and you're like, when is it going to end? But looking at the flyer, it just looks like there's going to be so much packed into this conference this weekend, and we don't want you all to miss it. So Friday night is at 7:30.
Yes.
7:30, and where's that going to be held at?
Scotland Net.
Scotland at North Carolina, and it's at the Kingdom Empowerment Ministries headquarters?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that address is 27441 Highway 125 in the city of Scotland Neck. And the speaker is Apostle Ernest Dickens.
Yes.
Apostle Ernest Dickens will be speaking, okay? And then what's going on Saturday?
On Saturday we have men's fellowship,
Okay.
which will be from 8 to 2 o'clock. So that includes a breakfast. We have a breakfast.
wow.
Then we have our Apostle Emma Dickens that's going to be speaking for Hour of Power.
Wow.
So that's going to be at 9:30.
9:30, so this is 8 o'clock a.m. So you all have to get up
Yes.
and get there, because
Yes.
he just said a woman is going to be speaking at the men's conference.
Yes.
Yes,
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
An awesome woman. of God.
An awesome woman of God.
Okay.
That's right.
So and I've heard her speak on several occasions, and she said if T.D. Jakes can loose the women, she can loose the men.
Yes.
That's right.
So I like that when she said that. So this is also going on Saturday at the Kingdom Empowerment Ministries headquarters. So he said something important, and I hope you all caught it out there. He said food. So that's important. So there's going to be breakfast.
Yes, breakfast and
And
lunch.
lunch.
Breakfast
And lunch.
and
Yes.
lunch. Wow.
Oh yeah.
And this is for the men only.
Yes.
Yes.
I got to think
Yes,
of a
for the
way
men
to,
only.
to scoot in there and take part in this breakfast and lunch.
Men on it.
Okay. And it's also saying informative workshops. Tell me about the workshops.
Well, the workshop that's a part of the Hour of Power.
Okay.
So the Hour
okay.
of Power
Okay.
is everything's going to be inclusive to the Hour of Power. So
Gotcha.
the woman of God is going to be covering everything.
Okay. So this is all a part of the fellowship.
Yes.
And then Sunday morning worship is going to be at 9:30,
Yes.
held in Greenville, North Carolina, and that's at Kingdom Empowerment Ministries Greenville. That's another location, because this is one church in several
Several
locations.
locations.
So that's going to be in Greenville, and it looks like Sunday night as well.
Yes. In Henderson, North Carolina.
Okay, Henderson is it's up the road, isn't it?
197 Parham Road.
Okay, 197 Parham Road, and I think on Sunday morning, Apostle James Durr is bringing the word.
Yes.
Now he's from Anniston, Alabama.
Yes.
Wow, and I've heard him speak as well. Powerful man of God. So we have Apostle Ernest Dickens, Apostle Emma Dickens, and also Apostle James Durr of Anniston, Alabama. And also I see that you two are going to be speaking as well, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Pastor Cedric Council and Pastor James Pittman.
Yes.
Okay, so we wanted to just give you the outline for this weekend so that you could tell what was going on. But also what we want to do is we want to talk about this fellowship, because people want to know, it's not just going to be another men's conference, right?
No.
So you have a mission statement.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
And as I was reading over your mission statement, it says to promote and work for those activities or programs that are necessary for or desirable for men who struggle to regain their courage, integrity, and internal strength. That is awesome.
Yes.
That's
It's
correct.
powerful.
Who came up with this mission statement?
Our very own senior pastor, Apostle Emma Speaker Dickens,
Okay.
and as well as Apostle Ernest Dickens, they came up with that together.
Okay, and it says that the last sentence, in an effort to change attitudes and restore confidence in Adam.
That's correct.
We're
Yes.
hearing a lot about Adam nowadays.
Yes.
A lot.
That's correct.
So can you all elaborate on that?
Well, men, a lot of men out here struggle with their courage, their internal strength, and with this ministry, we're trying to restore Adam back to his original design.
Yes.
Okay. So the Adam, I've heard your pastor preach about Adam, and there was I can't remember what it was, but it was some type of quote or some type of monologue that was written. I think she wrote it called
Essence of a Man.
Essence of a Man. Is that what it's
Yes.
called?
Yes.
Essence of a
Yes.
Man. Now, we had someone from that church up here from Kingdom Empowerment Ministries, and he memorized the entire Essence of a Man speech, and
Yes.
it was awesome. I think it's a page and a half long, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that just kind of tells a testament as to what you all are doing, because that young man couldn't have been any more than about 13.
Yes.
So if you're reaching 13-year-olds, just imagine who you could reach with what you're doing.
Yes.
So give me some other things that you're doing as far as you got the conference going on. Is there anything else that you're doing?
Throughout the year, the Essence of a Man's Ministry, we hold different things throughout the year to get the young men involved with their fathers, because most young men in the black community, most young men are being raised by single parents, being raised by their mother. They ain't got no father figure in the house, in the home. So we try to do stuff throughout the year to help young men. We have our very own bowling fellowship once a year, and we also try to do a father-son basketball game once a year in Charlotte at the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay, I think I saw something about that.
Yes.
Father-son basketball game. Now that has to be a big event.
Oh yes, yes.
Basketball game is, and you said the Bobcats. That's
Charlotte Hornets. They changed their name
Hornets.
back. Yeah.
Was it Bobcats?
Yes, it was.
We are talking about basketball, right?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a sports person, so I don't know. But this is definitely something we want to get out there, because I believe young boys, this is something positive.
Yes.
So they need to see that there's more to life than rapping and pants drop and just the streets.
Yes.
So this is definitely something positive that you all are doing. Now I try to read the minds of my viewers, but they're sitting around the table wearing suits and ties. So let's talk about how you came from a previous point to the point you are now, because you didn't always wear suit and ties, right?
Don't let the clothes fool you.
Don't let the clothes fool you. Yeah.
Okay, don't let the clothes fool you. So why not let the clothes fool me? What's up with that one?
Well, as now myself, I can say it has always been pastor council. It was Big Papa, said.
Oh wow! Wow.
Big said. Them names was given, by the things that we done. So it was in the word. It was an impact. We done things that, that you normally wouldn't think we would do by not knowing our past.
Right.
We sold drugs. We ran women. We drank. We done everything that was contrary to the will of God and the way we walk now. So we thank God that through and by the word, how He touched and healed us, because we did everything that we thought was big enough to do.
Wow.
So and our apostle teaches us if we can be real, we can be healed.
That's
Right.
right.
So we
Exactly.
encourage anyone that, be real with yourself. If you can be real with yourself, you can be healed.
Wow.
And me on the other hand, don't let the clothes fool you. 15 years old, my mom was an alcoholic.
Wow.
Both parents was illiterate, so it was rough. House, no running water, no bathroom. Had to go outside to get drinking water. Had to take baths in 10 tubs around a heater. So under this woman of God's teaching, our very own senior pastor, Apostle Emma Dickens, God has brought about deliverance.
Wow.
He's breaking yokes. Men lives are changing, and that's why you see us sitting up here on the night in black suits. Cause why?
Wow.
'Cause when God changes, He changed your whole attitude.
Exactly. So I'm hearing that you all weren't like this previously, but through the teaching,
Yes.
through the power of God, you have been transformed.
Yes.
And I believe all of you have a testimony.
Yes.
So we want you out there. The sermon went forth today and also on last Sunday. It doesn't matter what you've done, grace will cover you.
Yes, grace
and
will
you're
cover.
never too far away or too far down for God to reach you where you are. So we want you to come. We're going to take a commercial break briefly, but we want you to come and meet these men of God at this conference on this Saturday, and your life will never be the same. We'll be back with the Lady T Show. Kim is the homeless man whose life through Christ was changed. Kim is the single mother whose life through Christ was rearranged. Kim is the married couple whose love through God's power was restored. Kim is the young girl who was clean and made whole by the Lord.
I am Kim.
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 This is not a test. This is an actual emergency.
Kingdom Empowerment Ministries and Apostle Emma Dickens invite you to become a part of the Kim family. We are one church in many locations throughout Eastern North Carolina to serve you. Come and be a part of a growing youth ministry, radical singles groups, strong marriage ministry, creative arts dance, overflow media and marketing group, and many, many more. Call us today at 252-826-5029 or find us on the web at www.kiminc.org. That's www.keminc.org. Come and find your place in the kingdom.
Satan, take your best shot, 'cause now you're going down.
Welcome back to the Lady T Show, and we are talking with the committee, and is this the association here?
Yes, this is the committee.
Okay, this is the committee of E.M.M.A, and that stands for Essence of a Man Ministry Association, and they have a conference going on this weekend. So, guys, we failed to mention the conference fee is free. It's a free conference. So, I was messing with my phone, but someone sent me a text and asked me what was the conference fee, and it is free. And there's actually the flyer you see there's a men's prayer conference call. Now tell me about this.
The men's prayer conference call is every second Wednesday night of every month. The first one starts at 7 o'clock for the ages 13 to 17. Then the next one is at 8 o'clock for ages 18 and up. The mission behind this men's prayer conference call is heal to build.
Wow.
Because there's a whole lot of men that's hurting, they got pain.
Right.
And we try to build them instead of first dealing with the pain. So we first try to heal them before we go to building them.
And I agree with that. So we want you to get in contact with us. We will get that information to you for the conference call. And there you see the Essence of a Man conference this weekend. That's the flyer, and those are the speakers. The senior pastor is there at the top, Apostle Emma Speaker Dickens, and the wonderful speakers there at the bottom. We don't want you to miss this event. You cannot miss it. You come like you are. If you don't have anything to wear, you say, well, what I have is not acceptable, you still come on as you are. Do not let that hold you back, because deliverance is waiting for you. Also, this is your point of breakthrough. Use that information. We're going to give you the information to call and contact. But you want to make sure that you get in contact with us for that prayer conference, because the prayer call, because if you're going through anything, you just need somebody to pray with you.
Yes.
This is a time that you can
Yes.
call in. They won't see your face. They don't have to know your name. You can call in and say, hey, I'm having some problems. I need you to pray with me.
Yes.
We don't want you to miss. We have the speakers coming. Apostle Emma Dickens, Apostle Ernest Dickens, very powerful. Also, all the way from Alabama, Apostle James Durr. And then these men of God here that you see seated around the table will be at the conference. And
Yes.
you do not want to miss it.
Do not want to miss
Am I missing anything? Am I leaving anything out? Because it's just so much information that we can tell you. And I see we have a call. We want to try to get to the $25 Visa card. This is my co-host that's calling, and I'm debating on whether to answer the phone or not. I'm going to answer that.
Don't pick it up.
Lady T Show.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Lady T.
Hey, sister.
Hi. Your panel looks very good. They did a great job. Great job.
Thank you so much for calling.
But I wanted to work in there too. The conference call, I think, is a great thing to have, especially with the topic that we're having with the bullying.
Yes.
So if we can challenge mothers who have young men that may be going through that at school or enduring some type of bullying or some type of just life-threatening experiences, to call into that number for the conference call. I think that will be very good with our topic that's been for the last month or so.
Okay, thank you, sister. We'll make sure we reiterate that as well.
Thank you.
All right. So that is true. We've been talking about bullying on the Lady T Show, and that would be a great opportunity. Anybody out there that's dealing with it, call into their prayer call, and you will definitely see a difference.
Yes.
So we want you to keep in contact with us. The email address is at the bottom of the screen. The number's at the bottom of the screen. After we sign off at 7 o'clock, you can call them here in the studio. Ask them as many questions as you want to. But that's the conference going on. Give them a number that they can call for information about the conference.
The number they can call for information about the conference is 252-826-5029. Again, 252-826-5029.
And there's no excuse, right?
No
if they need a
excuse.
ride, we got you.
Yes,
Get them a ride.
You can come if you need a ride. Don't say, well, I don't have a ride. We want you to call us, email us, Facebook us, get in contact with us, because we want you to be there. That's how bad we want you all to be there. So Friday night is for the men only?
Men and women.
Friday night is men and
Yes.
women. Saturday is men only.
Yes.
And then Sunday is men and women.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't want you to forget about that, but we want to go ahead and give away that $25 Visa card. This is how Lady T's Tune Time works. I give you a little bit of a tune. If you recognize it, you know the title and the artist, I want you to call in at 252-407-1111. You will be the winner of the $25 Visa card, but you have to give me title and artist, and we are almost out of time, so here's the tune. There's the number. Be ready to dial those digits. There it is. If you recognize the title and the artist, be the first to call me. That was so easy. I would have gotten that one.
I don't know.
Y'all
about
know who that is?
No.
Who that was? No idea? I think he does. He looks
Sounds
like
familiar, but
So 252-407-1111. We're gonna give it to you one more time. Be the first caller, title and artist. Let's give it to him again, Lee. 252-407-1111. I need the title and the artist. We're going to continue to talk about the conference while we're waiting for you to call in and claim your Visa card. So think about it and then give us a call. But the Essence of a Man Ministry Association, They're having the conference this weekend. You guys have got to attend the conference. If you can't make all 3 days, go Friday. Go Friday night, go Saturday, go Sunday, but you've got to get there. It will make a difference in your life.
Yes.
And that's 252-826-5029 is the number to call. But also, they can find the information. Is it online as well?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and where can they find that?
Our website is www.keminc.org.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the website. We're also on Facebook, Twitter.
Facebook and Twitter.
Instagram.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So, is there anything else that you all wanted to add about the conference coming up?
Just come out and be ready to get empowered by the word of God, no matter what you are dealing with as a man. I know there's going to be a word from the Lord to help you break through whatever you're facing, whatever issues or circumstances you're facing. The theme of this conference is men on fire. Men on fire for God. Amen. So come in and let God restore whatever's been dead, whatever is dying in you, to come and let God restore it.
Men on fire for God. And that's befitting, because you look around the church nowadays and it's packed with women
Yes.
and females. But at Kingdom Empowerment Ministries, that is a different story,
Yes.
because the men are on fire
Yes.
for God. So we want you out there to come and take part in this event Friday, Saturday, and
Sunday.
Don't miss it.
Don't miss it. That's right. And they will have food for you on Saturday. So
Yes.
come with your uncles, your cousins, your brothers. Come with your friends. If you know somebody that's in need, don't just sit at home and say, well, I don't need to go, I'm fine. But if you know somebody that's struggling, be your brother's keeper and reach
Yes.
out to them and invite them to come to this conference. And we didn't get anybody calling for the card. I'm so
I told you to give it to us. We'll take it.
I'll take that. Sure will.
Lee, let's go ahead and give them the full song, please. Huh? Yes. Lee is on the phone, you guys. I heard him say, just a minute. I'm sorry, Lee. I didn't mean to interrupt you. But we wanted to give him the full song before we sign off. The artist is Bob Marley, and the title is Three Little Birds.
Three little birds.
Three little birds.
Three little birds. I thought it was something you heard on a cruise ship or something.
Well, a Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so Bob Marley, Three Little Birds. I'm sorry, maybe next time. We'll be back to you on 4th Sunday, and we're going to continue our war on bullying. I want to thank all of you for coming, talking about
Thank you for having us.
talking about the conference going on. I'm definitely going to be there. I'm going to try to sneak up in there on Saturday to get some of that good food, but I don't think that's going to work.
No, it
Y'all-
ain't going to work. Got
I
security.
shouldn't have put that out there, because now y'all going to be watching.
We're thinking about you, though.
Okay, I know you will.
We'll have banana pudding.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
don't tell me what it is. So, again, get in contact with me. Use the information we gave you, and we definitely want you to be there. I want to thank my sponsors, Kingdom Empowerment Ministries, Apostle Emma Speaker Dickens, also Aunt Brenda, Uncle Norm, Dazzler Cofield, Deborah Cofield for watching, and my co-host sister for all of her support. Keep her in your prayers. She had a little something going on before the show, and just kind of threw her off a little bit. So just keep her in your prayers, and we will be back to you on 4th Sunday for the next episode of the Lady T Show. Thanks, guys, for coming.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
To work with the insurance company or the attorney so it won't cost you any money out of pocket. Any type of serious accident, I believe, needs an x-ray. You have to find out if those bones are functioning properly, because 1 week later, 6 months later, a year later, these things can bother you. These can cause arthritis, and these things can be prevented. I've been in Rocky Mount now for 18 years, and I've always said, if I can't help you, I'll find someone that can.
Are you ready to worship the Lord this morning? Let's sing together.